The third in an ongoing series of parent-teacher community forums took on one of the most important factors impacting students, their families, and the educators who serve them. The focus was on developing strategies for linking family engagement to learning, and hundreds of teachers, school support personnel, union leaders, administrators, school board officials, parents, students, and other family members attended the event.
I came here because I'm hopefully going to be a first-year teacher next year, and I really wanted to have some things to take with me to pull my parents into the classroom and to start that relationship from the beginning. I feel like sometimes it's an afterthought and it's more focused on discipline, and I want that relationship there. I mean, they're kids. You're giving me your kids for a large chunk of the day and the time that they're not going to be there. So what's going on? What's happening? What are we trying to work towards? And I really was looking for some strategies to pull in, to really use and have, in my pocket, in my head going into this year.
I hope more parents will be here, and it's great that they're having these forums, and it's not only for teachers, but it includes everybody, including community members and even churches, because it needs the whole. The saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and so that is what we really need. So I'm really looking forward to this afternoon.
I came here because I am a parent who is involved, and I want to see how to get other families and parents involved as well.
This parent-teacher community forum was organized into 3 afternoon workshops and 2 presentations by Dr. Karen Mapp, author of Beyond the Bake Sale, and Director of Education Policy and Management at the Harvard Graduate School of Education.
You cannot do this work without your families. You can have a decent building with decent results, but again, a lot of times there are other symptoms when you don't have your families engaged. Teacher burnout, principal turnover, people working much harder than they have to. I want us to work smart, not harder. Okay? We're working very hard, but a lot of times we're not working as smart as we could be.
Well, I'm familiar with the work of Dr. Mapp, and I knew that she would be bringing special information to Connecticut, not only from her perspective, but I know she works with the U.S. Department of Education, and I like to stay on top of policy.
The forum's workshops were designed to engage and inform school, district, parent, student, union, and community leaders. The School Parent Compacts workshop focused on creating a catalyst for authentic cooperation and partnerships.
So when I saw that this was posted, that there was a parent-teacher community conference going on, I thought it would be a great idea for me to get down here, check it out, and see what I can learn from this, because the kids that do get that support are the ones that tend to do a little bit better. They tend to value education a little bit more. They tend to, push through the rough spots, go that extra yard, if you will. So it just makes a lot of sense to find out and learn any new tricks that I can about getting parents involved, because they make a huge difference in their kids' education. And unfortunately, a lot of them don't realize that. They're so busy. That they're running from one thing to another, just trying to put food on the table, and the last thing on their mind is sitting down with their kid and eating dinner and saying, let's talk about school. Not what did you learn today, but what good questions did you ask today in school?
The Aspire survey workshop focused on how to inventory the talents of parents and community members and featured interactive exercises.
The Aspire that we did with Michelle, and she was very good at showing us how to use the assets of the community, of the people that you have at your disposal, your families themselves, and see what they have to offer the children, be it their professional, their interest, their skills, and use those as a resource to have the teachers instruct the children a little better or make it a little more meaningful. So she was very, very good, and I'm hoping to implement that next year.
The Welcoming Schools workshop included a walkthrough assessment to help create appropriate environments for teachers, students, and their families.
One thing I heard and saw through the things that they showed us is that you have to look at yourself and see what changes you can make. And one thing that I definitely saw that would help would be the the signage. outside the school, like the welcoming. Most of the signage that is posted up is like preventative signage, notifying you what time you can enter the building and things like that. But there isn't anything that has like a specific welcome, to the parents, or even the directions to the office, which, are little things but go a long way to making the parents feel comfortable.
Finally, partnership school. So this is where we start to see some real, robust, intentional strategies to engage families. What we see is that families are considered full partners, so that anybody that's hired to the school gets asked questions about their family engagement proficiency. They get asked questions about what have you done around family engagement. Not just do you believe in family engagement, because guess what? Everybody knows to say yes to that question. Oh yes. I love families. Well, look, tell me what you've done. What are some of the practices that you have put in place where families are your partners? Can you demonstrate what you have done? So these places are serious. They want people in their building who not only have done the work, but believe in the work. These are places that feel and understand that all of their engagement activities are connected to student learning.
These forums are organized by the unions representing Connecticut's teachers, school support staff, and administrators, and sponsored by several state and local public agencies and community organizations, including the State Department of Education, the Compact Community Collaboration, and the state's Parent-Teacher Association.
And one of the critical things that's clear to me is the community school concept, which is one of the 5 turnaround choices. And Wyndham hasn't chosen that choice, and I think they should. And I came here today to learn a lot more about it and to see if it really would apply, if it would help. And today has been exciting because I've learned a lot of the pitfalls, and I feel a little more confident talking to about it. After living there for over 40 years, I know a lot of people in town, and I can talk to about community schools.
Today I was hoping to listen to what the presenters have to say, but specifically to get some strategies that I can take, explicit strategies that I can use in my classroom, because I am really interested in making the family community packs work, but I feel like I need a little bit more guidance on specific strategies that I can use.
But I'm proud to be here because Jen is one of the members of our what we call our PACT group, which is Plainfield Advocacy and Collaboration Team. And it was something that we started 2 years ago to advocate for students with special needs in district and increase family engagement in our community. And not just for students with special needs, but maybe parents that just had questions or issues altogether. So we've created a pretty nice listserv of parents with different students, different needs of their children in different areas of expertise. And we saw this flyer. Marcus Rivera from the State Department of Education sent us the information, and really we wanted to make sure that we want to learn more, we want to improve, we want to engage our families more, so that's why we're here as a team. And based on our roles in the district, we'd like to implement a few things that we've learned here today.
Well, I think this whole workshop has really kind of confirmed our belief that it's where you start, it's the basis of everything, and if you communicate, you work together as a team, and that's what's really important. And we're all here working for the same thing. We're all here working for your kids. That's our goal, that's our job, that's parents' job, and we're a team. And so that's what communication's all about.
This forum was the latest in a series seeking to build stronger partnerships between teachers, parents, and their communities. Watch for the next school year's forums at our sponsoring unions' websites, and be sure to join us and bring your union colleagues, district officials, parents, and students with you.